Welcome everyone. My name is Jorge Leon. Thank you for joining us. This is the Tilford Diversity Program's second year working on a common reader. We'll be exploring the graphic novel, The Best We Could Do by Thi Bui. Now, let's get started.
You're such a good student. Would you stay on as a teaching assistant next term?
What do you think?
It means I'll have to keep driving you at night.
I have my license. I can drive.
It's different here. You won't be able to do it.
You know, you could use the course credits I earn and study something you like.
Bo tried his hand at graphic design.
It makes the topic a little bit more accessible because it's kind of it's not super daunting. Maybe just to read watch what's happening. Kind of like maybe a movie. Sometimes you go, "Oh, have you read all the Lord of the Rings books?" And they say, "No, but I've seen the movies."
So something that I really thought was interesting about this book was the fact that they only used 2 colors. And I know that I typically tend to use like lots of colors when I design, very bold, bright kind of things. And it was nice to just like think to myself how I can start using less colors to maybe convey more emotion like she does.
I'm a big fan of growth and development, and to see the transition that she went through from a kid and kind of looking back on, you know, how her perspective, and then getting to the end where her perspective changed and she started to understand the whys that she didn't necessarily feel it was her place to ask in the beginning was important. And it's something that I think that we all go through as young people into that transitioning into adults.
I think she just really did a good job of hitting all of her audience points and making points that can reach a lot of different people in a lot of different ways. She did a really good job of making this relatable to everybody. And I think that's really important because that then shows a huge variety of audience members her story.
I felt empathy, whether it was her experiencing it toward her parents, but also toward how descriptive she gets and what was happening in Vietnam that drove them out of there, so desperately out of there. And so being able to see that in description, kind of see the graphics, and that's another thing that I appreciated about it was the graphics, being able to see in her memory what it looked like and how chaotic it was.
This book really is kind of like a message of, you know, definitely for people who are children of immigrants or immigrants themselves, that starting over doesn't always mean a fresh start. You do take the baggage from where you come from, and that does follow you for generations to come. And how do we break these curses? How do we step out of that mold? How do we fix ourselves so that it can trickle down and fix future generations?